I can't believe I didn't do the investigation. I thought I did. Oh, I did do the investigation. Ah! Okay, cool, yeah, because we just hadn't actually gone into the, thinger McDo, trial yet. That's what's going on. Okay. Okay. I think I'm back up to speed again. I've got everything in my sights here. I've got a chat, I've got a second backup chat, I've got a look-see on the settings and the infos. I got my bitrate just up in. Okay, everything should be good to go right now. It's already too freaking hot in this room. Let's go. Let's go find out who's dead. Right. They, Sakura, it's Sakura. Okay. Okay. I got my voice guide. Make sure that I remember things. I've got my memory juice. Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then... the ultimate martial artist. Yes, right. A locked room murder mystery.
What?
What the... Oh, I just recently discovered the power of emoticons. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body. He's true. He is true. This is just plain creepy.
Well.
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put in a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? I don't have 100 friends. You're making me feel bad. He's right. Oh, that does make it seem sad. Dude, language is awesome.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Now then, please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there. Many, many hugs. Dead people hugs. What the hell was that? I don't get it, but like, I kind of get it, you know?
Just the word.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual. Also, I didn't murder anybody. I mean, I just slurred my words. Wait, no, I didn't. You shut up. You can't prove anything.
Don't be mean.
I mean, I didn't murder anyone.
What the heck?
I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, truth will be revealed soon enough. Shut up, kick butt on elevator. She was stronger than anyone I know, and yet someone killed her. And that person is here. That person's one of us. Normally I've been skipping these chats, but let's see what they have to say this time. The culprit is one of us. Make no mistake about it.
Don't look at me.
I said it before, and I'll say it again. It, like... wasn't me? Winky face? Dude, emoticons rule. Oh, shit. I wanted to talk to Toko. With each step I took, it felt like it was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close, and felt it begin its sinister descent. How's the volume? Everything's good? The elevator lowered, uttering its all-too-familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and suddenly, as always... the ride was over. The doors opened once again. Ah, just the 6 of you, eh? Really? It's so few. It must be so lonely. Say that like it's not your fault we're all that's left. Oh, I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely? Now then, are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened for the 4th time. Deadly judgment, deadly blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares about that part. It's the same every time. I must prepare. Okay, good. I've got a new skill. Finally, I can equip it. Look at that. I've got 21 goddamn skill points. Increase the focus gauge by 2, effective during the class trial. costs 2 SP. Sure, why not? That's a something. Did I get anything else? Vocabulary. Increases bullet capacity? Alright, sure, why not? I've got the points for it. Open the handbook. Let's see what we got here. I am gonna need some review on this. Nobody help me. It's just been a while. Check the bullets. So, file 4. Victim was Sakura Ogami. Time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. 3rd floor rec room, so not any of the new rooms we discovered this week. Evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. It seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. She was actually struck twice. We found the remnants of 2 glass jars on the ground. And probably poisoned. Hello, Hala. How's it going? Rec room door. Chair been jammed against the door, blocking access from the outside. It's believed that the killer did this to create a locked room scenario. But there was nobody else in the room. I have no idea how they may have replaced a pane of glass to do it from the outside. Maybe there was a string under the door involved. I don't know. Status of Sakura's body. Sakura was found dead, seated in a chair, slumping forward. Traces of blood were found around her mouth, presumably from when she vomited blood. There was no injury or indication as to why she would have vomited blood. Lies. There were poisons. Magazine shelf stain. Blood stain was found in front of the shelf of magazines. The blood is presumed to be Sakura's. There's currently no explanation for how a blood stain would have appeared so far away from where the victim was found. Polka dot candy wrapper. At one point, Aoi had been taken to the injured and taken to the nurse's office. After she was taken care of, she gave a piece of candy to Sakura, which had this type of wrapper. According to Aoi, she had monopolized this candy as soon as it became available. Obtaining a piece would have been difficult to impossible. She's the only one that had access. Aoi did it. Of course she didn't. Glass shards on the floor. Red pieces of glass scattered near the table in the rec room. After finding the top and bottom, it was concluded that the shards must have come from a bottle. Figure. There was only one of these, though. A Monokuma figure was found lying on the rec room floor. It would fit roughly in the palm of your hand. Bottles. Number of red bottles on a shelf in the rec room. Inside each is a Monokuma figure. Additionally, there seems to be some kind of unknown correlation between the bottles. They're all chess pieces. But even with only 6 of them, there's king, queen, bishop, knight, rook. King, queen, bishop, knight, rook. And pawn? That would be every type of piece that there is on the board. Colors disregarded. And I do see pawn up there, so that must be what it is. Empty protein drink found near the rec room door. Reading Chem A2. Shards of glass from the window that was broken to get into the rec room was found around and underneath the container, which means it was probably used to break open glass. That's how I figured that the glass had been broken once before. Fresh handprint was found inside the rec room's open locker. Since the locker was open before they opened the locker room, there's no way someone was hiding in there before they arrived. Probably somebody that ambushed her. Aoi's account. Sakura had written notes to Toko, Byakuya, and Yasuhiro asking them to meet her in the rec room by noon. She had slid these notes underneath each person's room door. Right, Aoi wrote them notes. Byakuya's account. Confirmed he received Sakura's note, also claimed he never went to see her, and in fact had not seen her at all that day. Toko. Confirmed she received Sakura's note, also claimed she never went to see her. Pocket trash was found in Hiro's pocket. Small bit of garbage accidentally fell out of Yasuhiro's pocket. Piece of paper with red polka dots. Yellow powder was found on the instep of Sakura's foot. Sakura suffered 2 blows to the head, not 1. No blood was found on either of her hands. Bottle experiment. All the bottles appear to be roughly the same weight. When the bottle shards were weighed against an intact bottle, the shards were found to be heavier. That's how I know there's 2 of them. Magazine dying message. 1 magazine been put back upside down. Inside this magazine, Toko's name had been written in blood. Assume that whoever wrote it used their finger to do so. So I've got evidence pointing to Toko and evidence pointing to Hiro. Sure thing, Desmo. Have a good time. I mean, he's leaving, so thanks for hanging out. On the shelf in the chem lab, section A contains supplements, B contains reagents, C contains harmful chemicals. A bottle of poison labeled section C had been placed on the section A shelf. I'm guessing the labels had been swapped. So that's a bottle of poison. No, there's no reason to think that, because the bottle, yeah, the protein, so protein and the poison had their labels swapped. That's why the protein says A and that thing says C. I don't know why they put the C back into the A shelf, but that's what leads me most to and the fact that she vomited blood. I don't know what's up with the spill on the chem lab floor. There was a broken bottle in front of the chem lab shelf which is labeled Chem C4. The powder on the floor is assumed to have come from this. According to Byakuya, the powder would have to have been spilled after the incident took place. Footprints. Someone had left footprints in the powder. These footprints appeared only near the leftmost section of the shelf. From this can be assumed that the suspect only had business in this area. All right. Let's just go ahead and do it. All rise. Oh.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
I'm flanked on two sides by dead people now.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did
No,
it.
we don't. You shut up, all right? You're too dumb to have this sorted out already. I'm sorry, Aoi, but somebody had to say it. You're a good person. You're never, ever right in these things. You were like Taka, and Taka's gone now, so now you're the bottom rung.
Whoa, deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
You don't even have a who. You're throwing out options. We already all know that.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I'd never kill someone. No way.
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
In this case, I'm actually already leaning towards Byakuya, because the other two have evidence that's directly pointing us to them, and he's the one that's perfectly clean, which is suspicious. Hina seems really sure that one of those three is the killer, but she must have some reason for believing that. I know what this reason is. I don't even need a bullet at this point. Aoi's account, okay. I can't remember what this was all about, but sure.
It was one of...
Can I look at it right now? Actually, I can. Good. Because I need to reconfirm again. Sakura had written notes to Toko, Byakuya, and Yasuhiro asking them to meet her in the rec room by noon. Okay.
One of you killed Sakura.
Sure, that's fair.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
God damn it.
That's about as low as you can...
It's obviously heroes. Some concrete reason why Hina suspects those three specifically. So, tab,
One of you killed
shift,
Sakura.
space. Nope, that's
And what reason
control.
do you
Okay.
have?
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
Oh my fucking god. Oh, all three of those are just awful. I have to focus there. Okay.
It was one of you killed...
And what reason do you...
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
God damn it. God damn it. I have to get rid of those things and... do it again.
One of you killed...
And what reason do you...
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
Stabam. Okay. Finally, done. It's like 4th round for that. Hiro, shut up. You're also too dumb for
Another
this.
reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Why did these two idiots make it to the end? I mean, sorry. Why did one of these idiots make it to the end and also... we should never die. I like her.
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I'm never gonna get over just the seizure-y face on the side when they're talking with, like, an important point. I can't disagree with them. There's a good reason to suspect all three of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? I don't know. We're gonna find that out. It probably doesn't mean that's what they did. I mean, one of them did it. Pocket trash. Targeting Hiro first, okay?
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
Sure.
I didn't either.
Uh-huh, I have nothing for either of those.
Yeah, same
It's
here.
this dude.
I never...
No, it's wrong.
You shut up, hero. Shut that big old
Hero,
pot smoking face of
when we
yours.
were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Oh, we gave it to Sakura. Sakura's the only one that had it, and then you had it.
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's...
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hero, where did you get that piece of candy?
Don't say you stole it from her, because that just makes you an asshole.
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Well, I mean... Yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
And here's where we learned that Sakura got it earlier this morning, right?
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before that.
Oh, you're obviously lying. What Hiro said can't be right, because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is... these two don't make any sense. Like, none of these... Yeah, so these two don't make any sense, but this bottom one, I don't understand how it's relevant or how I'm supposed to know anything. I'll take a shot.
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hero. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office.
Unless this is something that happened in the... in the... like... the happenings that went on that I just forgot about.
So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it. I mean, what I meant was, Oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Well, yeah, because now you're lying.
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked. That's all. I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You are hostile.
It's not just normal hostility.
Sure.
You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Sure.
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
What would a shining message even be? I think it's a reference to The Shining.
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
Oh, maybe you were just too dumb and you literally said the wrong word.
That's
Okay.
true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it.
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
See, Sakura also had no blood on her hands, which makes me believe that somebody else wrote that message.
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
Oh my god.
Hero, hold
So
on.
fucking confident in himself.
When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Exactly. Hold on a half sec. Just gonna turn off these gates here. Cool. Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with a dying message in it, it was on the shelf.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
I have blanked. I've been not here mentally for the last 10 lines. What are we talking about? Honestly. I'm sorry, it's been a busy day at work.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
I literally don't remember what he said. Is there a thing here to like go back over what we've just been saying? System? Transcript, thank you. When do you see the dying message? When we found her body. Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from it. When Kyoko found it, she found it at the scene of the crime after they started the investigation. Okay, sure.
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation. Which means that clearly contradicts what you... I don't understand how you're putting that together. I'm just going to attack what's in front of me here, but there's no reason to think that that's different.
I can tell you exactly when I found the
Yeah, when you
dying
found it,
message.
it's fine.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
So yeah, later
I
then.
found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Yeah, I really don't understand what they're trying to hint at here. He saw the dying message when he first found the body, but at that time, where was the magazine?
I can tell.
Magazine shelf bloodstain. Currently no explanation for how bloodstain would have appeared so far. One magazine had been put back upside down. There's like nothing pointing me to thinking about that before Kyoko found it. How am I supposed to find a contradiction here?
When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
I don't know, I'll just try
I
this.
found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw
Yeah,
her final
magazine
words.
shelf.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I am so I'm just gonna fucking try some random ass shots, alright? But like, I don't know what they're getting at. Was it not there? There was nothing pointing me to look at it. I don't have any photos of any kind, do I? No, she didn't have it. Shelf bloodstain. It was on there. Are they trying to get at that, like, it was away from the body and thus we wouldn't have found it then? There's gotta be something about it being on... Like, they must be trying to just point me to that. It was on the shelf, not with her.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying
So I'll just get rid of that.
when Ogre's body was discovered.
Do I just shoot this? No. Did I say something weird? Okay, so maybe I have to look at grab magazine
I can
shelf
tell you
and then hit
exactly when I
his
found
first
Ogre's
message.
body was discovered.
And I can tell you when it was only after the investigation. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Sure.
When I pulled it out,
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
So let's see here.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
Shabam? Okay. Okay, I pieced that together.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it. After we'd begun the investigation.
Right, sure.
You weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
Was he not? It's been a while.
Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
Excuse me, what? Vienna sausage? You trying to come on to me right now?
I don't even know where to begin with that
Yes,
one.
thank you. I'm just gonna go stand on her side of the table now.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah?
No.
I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
No.
100%, without a doubt.
No.
She wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's
That
true.
actually makes it a negative, Hero. Without a doubt? No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way she wrote that message. Give me the finger. I mean, let me rephrase that. Don't give me the finger.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Can't hear you, can't hear
Using
you.
those rhythm game skills. Sorry, I didn't
Show
talk
me
for
the
all of
proof.
that. I needed to stay on beat.